Get out and be bad.
All right, guys, check it out. So this is not the book of the week. However, over the past couple days, I've gotten a few questions that were simply like, okay, tell me where to start. All right, in some of your previous videos, you went over all these books that you read this year. Awesome. What do you recommend first? Okay, so this is kind of the concept of this video. I went back through, scrubbed them, and again, I think they're all good books, right? I don't think that if you read any of those books, you'll go wrong on anything. So it was kind of hard to choose. It was hard to choose which book I think you should start first. But after thinking through it, it's actually an easy choice. All right, so I want to start off first with a story. Okay, and I think we've all kind of heard this story in some form or fashion before, but it's kind of a question. It goes like this. All right, would you rather take $1 million cash in hand right now, or, tax-free, okay, $1 million cash in hand right now, or a penny today, and then every day over the next 30 days, you essentially double your money, okay? So, of course, it sounds like a loaded question out the gate, right? It makes you wonder, like, what the heck? I have never done the math. Essentially, after you crunch the numbers, at 30 days, that penny will have doubled, will have compounded into a little over $5.3 million, okay? So when you lay out the end state, A and B, it's a pretty simple choice, right? Suck it up and wait for the $5 million. That's too easy, okay? But too often, all of us, in some form or another, we get stuck in this mentality of instant gratification, right? And it's a hard thing to fight sometimes, okay? We also don't always look at how powerful the compound effect really is in our everyday actions, right? How every little tiny action that we do on a daily basis will essentially grow into something large, right? You don't get super chiseled and buff overnight, right? You don't get financial freedom necessarily overnight, right? You're establish these relationships that we've talked about, and they're these awesome relationships overnight, right? It doesn't happen. It takes consistent daily effort, right? It's like it's a daily grind in every way to get better in these aspects, right? Which is kind of what this channel is about, right? Getting better, being a better overall human being, right? So I went back, I looked at the books that I've read over the past year, and it was an easy choice, okay? And my number one recommendation is to start with this book right here. It's called The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy, okay? And I choose this book for a very specific reason. Not because I think it's the best book out of all the ones that I've read. Again, I think they're all good books. However, I think the information that he provides in this book, there's a lot of good tactics and techniques and things like that, strategies that you can implement almost immediately. And by doing so and having a good understanding of this information, you'll be able to move yourself towards becoming a better human being with more focus, okay? So it's a short read. It's only about 6 chapters. It's about 160 pages long, right? You could read that in a day. But it kind of sets the precedence as far as how to attack your goals going forward, right? And really making you realize the power of the compound effect and how everything you do every single day, though it might be minute, builds into something great over time, right? So that's my recommendation. It's a great book. It's a short read, and it will definitely jumpstart your path towards reading more and doing more as you move forward towards this life of becoming a better human being. Okay, so if you're not following me already, I'm at PowerDad365 on Instagram. Check out some of the other videos that are on this channel. I know they're diverse, right? Being a better human being involves a lot of different things. It's dad power, right? It started as dad power. In order to be a good dad, you got to be good at a lot of different things, right? So this is my attempt to capture the day in the life of how I approach, being a better person, being a better dad, and so on and so forth. So check out the other videos. Leave some comments below so we can start some dialogue, and keep getting after it. All right, get better.